Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Friday episode. Super excited to be here to talk hoops with y'all. Before we get into the episode, I want to remind you, All-Star Weekend 2026. Numbers on the Board is coming to LA. Do a live show. Scan that QR code, or if you're on YouTube, hit the link in the description. Get your tickets. We will be doing promotions until we sell out, and we are very, very close to selling out. So get the tickets now before it is too late.
Y'all come through, man. I'm already getting in my West Coast vibe. I'm already getting in my West Coast bag. I got my LA Dodger fitted ready.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? City of Angels, we on our way. I'll be listening to the game. I'm getting in my West Coast zone. We finna,
We there, man.
finna go up. City of Dreams.
We had a lot of great games yesterday. A slate of games that on paper didn't look too crazy. Ended up being amazing. I want to start off with a game where the Minnesota Timberwolves won 123-111 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got J.D. McDaniels maybe hearing that his name might be in them Giannis conversations. He said, hold on, I could drop a little 20-piece. Anthony Edwards went nuts.
J.D. McDaniels was actually amazing in this game.
Yeah.
Like, seeing his aggression, like he was pulling up from three, he was getting to the basket, dunking. He actually did a little bit of everything offensively last night, and I was just like, can he do this more often? Because, like, it's like I hate when players just show you flashes. Like, I feel like Evan Mobley does this too, where sometimes he just shows you greatness, and then sometimes they could be a little passive. I feel like Chet could do that sometimes too. But, like, some of these guys, they just consistently just did it. Man, their teams would just look so much different.
I think some of those players will watch this video and hear you say that and say, man, don't it sound easy?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it do sound easy.
Let me just
hardest
consistently
thing,
make
man.
these jump shots like Kevin Durant. Yeah, I'll be great.
It do sound easy, man. I know it's hard. It isn't easy.
They are in the 11 games that he scores over 20 points this season. They are 9-3.
So they need that aggression, especially with J-Dub being out.
His career numbers probably look the same way.
Yeah. I think it's more interesting. Shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Great win.
Shout
Rudy
out to
Gobert was dominant.
Anthony Edwards for the defense, man. I love the two-way players in this league.
Yes, a lot of them. But I think it's more interesting to talk about the other side of things.
Yeah, it
because the OKC Thunder are OKC Thunder, I guess, you know? They have not been looking like the team that we expect. And some of this you want to give grace because it seems like every game they're missing a ton of people. Obviously, J-Dub is out. Case of Wallace being out. A.J. Mitchell has been out. Isaiah Hartenstein just came back. So on
Wallace
and so
played
forth.
last night.
Yeah,
though.
Casey Wallace just came back.
Yeah, he missed like the previous whatever.
Yeah, they've been missing a lot.
They've been missing a lot of people. But it is so obvious to me that when you see the report that Joe Dumars wants a Desmond Bain type of package for Trey Murphy III, that OKC is the team that could really get it done.
Yeah.
They have 23 tradable picks. I looked at them this morning. Not all of them are super valuable. It's not like they got a pick that's going to turn into the number one pick. But first round picks regardless. I think of the ones they could give up, only a few of them turn into multiple seconds. Like they will eventually convey into first round picks. And you can get Trey Murphy III by giving that package and just salary fill it, because that's what the Desmond Bain trade was. They didn't get no real players. They got 4 first round picks and KCP and this and that. It's just so obvious to me because they lack jump shooting. When you shoot 20% from three, obviously you lose basketball games.
And these are the conversations I didn't want to have over the course of the season. This is what the league didn't want, is for OKC to kind of face these troubles. Because now, again, if their back is against the wall and they feel like they need to improve their roster to go back-to-back, which it looks like it, they have every asset to give up.
You don't think the league wanted this?
I don't think so.
He's linking them to Trey Murphy III, not like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Which is also something they possibly could do.
I mean,
they
again,
could do
too,
that
they
too.
have every asset to get whatever they need.
They have been the one team that I just haven't even seen linked to them. They could do a lot of different things, but the reality is I don't think that they're going to do that.
Yeah, the reality, they probably won't even think about the Trey Murphy III thing either. I'm just kind of living in this fictional world while saying, like, Shea's doing his part, the shooters around him are not shooting, and Trey Murphy III is exactly what they could potentially need. And, again, you can do it without giving up anybody that you really care about.
Yeah, I think the league, I think this is kind of what the league would want. I think the league would be in worse position, and it might be scarier if they weren't in the need to do anything.
Yeah.
If they could just sit on the gold mine of assets and like run the NBA, to me that is a lot scarier than the rest of the NBA catching up and pushing them into a position where they do feel like they need to make a move. 2 months ago, this was not a conversation. 2 months ago, it looked like they were going to breeze through the NBA again with the same exact team and nobody was going to be anywhere near them. So I'm on the opposite side of Mike with this one. I think this is a good position for the rest of the teams in the NBA because it did feel like a wide gap last year. They started off this year, felt like a wide gap, and to the point where we had a conversation, I think, a week or so ago about the Giannis stuff and how stalled the deadline was. And it was like the Giannis watch, but then there were a bunch of teams that was like, why do we even make the move if we're not going to be able to beat OKC? Now all of that, has changed in like the last month and some change, and I kind of like it. Now, I think we all would agree they're still probably the favorite as of right now. Just the gap is getting closer and closer, but they still probably are the favorite overall. But it is good to see them go through some adversity, and I think they will benefit from it. And, yeah, it's a good conversation to have. Even if it isn't Trey Murphy, can it be any move? Because this is a team that I don't think we talked about making any moves this year. Right. And I think always off-season.
The Trey Murphy thing does muck up their salary books for like the next 2 years, which in my mind
is worth it.
It might be worth
it. Worth it if you
That's
win
something you can work
championship.
around eventually if you can. Yeah.
And also, I think Trey Murphy just provides something more than just shooting. Like he can self-create. He's a lob threat. Like he gets out in transition. Like he's super athletic. There's a lot of things that Trey Murphy do other than shooting that I think this team actually need. Like you don't expect the Casey Wallaces or the Aaron Wiggins to really get downhill and put someone on a post and put some energy into the arena. Like that's the type of stuff that Trey Murphy could bring to this team that I feel like they lacking.
Yeah. I mean, going into this season, and they knew it when they won the championship, but they know they needed the shooting.
Yeah.
It felt like, and again, I'm not even going to say it feels like a trial period because, again, they might not do nothing going into this deadline. But if they were still able to win without shooting, why would we make any changes? But again, it's really coming into a factor now where it's Shea versus the world sometimes. And I think it's probably a lot of pressure to put on J-Dub. Just be like, mimic what Shea is doing, carry the offense when we really don't have nothing at all.
Well, which is crazy about J-Dub, he's out indefinitely. Yeah. And we don't have a time frame of when he will be actually back.
And you mentioned them being able to win without the shooting last year. Hell, it took them 2 Game 7s to do that.
Yep.
They were maybe an Achilles away from not winning the championship last season. The trade potentially for the people at home, they were like, okay, what would it look like? It would be Ousmane Dieng, who's on the last year of his deal. He's just this is salary filler. That's what the Desmond Bain trade it was. And then you pick between Isaiah Joe and Wiggins. That's literally the players. And then the 4 picks that you want. One of the picks is like a Clippers pick in the future. Obviously, the Clippers righted their ship, and now they're a play-in team. But do you think they're gonna do it again and again and again?
I like
fall-off
that,
might be eventual.
We want a Desmond Bain type package, but it don't have to be the exact package, KB. So y'all can keep Ousmane Dieng.
Well, we need the salary.
Yeah, we about to find some other salary. Don't worry, we're gonna find some other salary. It's what that Nikola Topic guy.
We're not trading him. He has cancer.
But we are interested.
I'm not trading him. He has cancer.
He wants to play basketball.
He will play basketball with us post-cancer.
He wasn't playing before it.
Shout
out to my guy Nikola Topic.
Yeah, give us some.
I like how you said they righted their ship too for the Clippers. I don't think nobody caught that.
That was an accident. That was definitely an accident. But no, the OKC Thunder, I think they hold their own destiny. In this little stretch, they have been an average offense and an average defense, which is just the opposite of what OKC has always really been.
Hey, man, let's give credit to the rest of the NBA. Because this is about the 3rd or 4th time, y'all correct me, and the determination of the season is still out to play, obviously. The Nuggets won. Oh, man, this is the start. It's going to take a lot to beat this team. They might do this for the next 4 years. And here come the mighty Celtics with Tatum and Brown. Oh, man, they got a lineup of all-stars. This team is going to be unbeatable for the foreseeable future. Then here come the inexperienced. They're so young, Thunder, and then they do it. And now we're like, oh, no, they got the youth. They got the talent. They locked everybody up. Isaiah Hartenstein is on that big contract. They'll be able to rework that or let him go and just continue to kind of feel through. And they got the gold mine of assets. This is really the dynasty. And we right back prematurely.
I feel like every year around this spot, we like, actually,
did we feel like that about Golden State?
No.
I don't feel like that about that.
We didn't feel that way.
We were so happy for them to cap it off.
I don't feel like I felt like that.
I feel like that. I think we did feel like that for the Bucks.
Yeah.
So long ago.
Because, I mean, they had Giannis and
Chris Middleton,
Everybody
Holiday.
looked amazing.
Yeah.
The Warriors were the only recent championship we never came into the season like, repeat.
Yeah, that was more cherry on top to their dynasty.
Yeah, get well soon to that team. When we come back, we got more numbers on the board. Get it back to last night's games. We had the battle of the rooks. Con Kneppel 34, 4, and 3. And on the other side, Cooper Flagg, 49, 10, and 3. And I think he only had 2 points in that first quarter. So it was really 3 quarters of straight dominance. What a game. Again, not on the slate, it didn't look amazing, but I'm happy that we got it. I'm sure y'all watched this one too, right?
Yeah. Shout out to my rook, Con Knipple. Held his own. How often do we see something like this where 2 former teammates come into the league together and have a battle that lives up to this hype? Cooper Flagg was amazing.
I saw somebody on Twitter say this might be the best rookie duel in just ever. Not even just like in recent history. Just
Off the top of my mind, I
ever.
can't remember anyone that was like this. I mean, Melo and Braun was nice, but I don't remember it being like this, obviously. But yeah, Cooper Flagg, I think, showed a lot. And this is why some people were calling him generational. I had my reservations, but I mean, if this is the level of play we're going to be able to get throughout the course of his career, then I'll gladly join the group and say this is generational. Because I was looking at him as being an amazing player off the defensive side of the basketball, and I knew he was going to be a very skilled and sound offensive player. But if he's going to have the ability to dominate like this offensively, because if you're doing it as a teenager, I have to project that you'll be able to do it, you know, over the course of your career.
He's learning as he grows.
As he goes, yeah.
And I think that's the scary part, and I'm right with you. That's the most amazing part is he's able to, again, learn as he goes on the offensive side, and it's not no secondary or you're the third option. He's the legit first option. And again, this was a back and forth game. Like the Mavs had fought back, and he's making a lot of big shots. Every time the Hornets had, made a 3, he matched it. He matched the tough buckets. And I think, again, you're only going to get better. Like it's going to be scary in a few years when he's kind of mastering his craft and he's really being able to get to his spots and learn his offensive bag. He is still so young. That's what makes it so scary.
I think this is like the beautiful part of our game is that you get to see some guys just like get in that zone. And like when they in that zone, there's like nothing that you could do to stop them. And you saw that with Khan, you saw that with Cooper Flagg last night. You even saw it with Dylan Brooks last night, who had a career night. So I think it's beautiful that our game has expanded and like you get to see a lot of guys just get in that zone. And then we like
you don't think guys got in that zone before?
No, but it's like
we grew up in Chicago. We seen John Salmons get in that zone.
We have.
I seen Luol give somebody 40, 42.
I've even gotten in that zone.
No, you didn't. I'm talking about NBA basketball players, dog.
But like we've all been in the gym and we've kind of been in that zone a little bit.
Yep, we sure have.
Has anybody up here witnessed you be in that zone?
Yeah.
Yep. That one game in 2017 against RDC.
Yep.
Man, he was in that
For
zone.
the first quarter.
for the first game.
Yeah, that's why I can't compare it to a game or an NBA game. Because when we go to 5, and he was out there like, oh, I can't play the second.
Yeah, I don't know if I've personally on the basketball court ever been in that zone where it feel like every shot I threw up was going to go in the basket. I've never had that experience.
Yeah, matter of fact, you posted up Ben. You was drop stepping Ben. Yeah, you was out there. Cooper Flagg was making 3-point shots, game on the line, down
making
3.
floaters.
Everybody in the gym know it's going to him and he's making it. That is a different level of a zone that I ain't just about to just be like, yeah, everybody get in that zone. No, brother, no.
The reason why he ended up turning the ball over was because they started doubling him at the end. That's how much they was trying to get the ball out of his hand.
Would y'all have called a foul on that chase down?
If I was a ref,
talking
did he
about,
foul him?
If I was a ref, yes. Me, just being me, no. I wanted to see more. But he did foul him because I was ready to put a tweet out. But then I saw him like, yeah, he fouled him. He fouled him. Shout out to the refs.
As much as you might think that the block was clean, it wasn't.
You want to believe it is because the game is so good and it's Cooper on con, so it's like, man. But I mean, the reality
Foul is a foul.
of it, yeah, it was just a foul.
All right, give us some flowers to Dylan Brooks, who helped the Suns without Jalen Green, without Devin Booker, beat the 1-seeded Detroit Pistons 114-96. Dylan Brooks, little 40 ball, efficient 40 ball.
I thought that was Devin Booker out there. That was Dylan Brooks. The shots he was making, he was looking like Devin Booker.
No, real talk to him. Real talk.
I'm talking about just go all the way up court, swerving out, fade.
And I don't want to make it seem like it was just this game. There's been all type of moments throughout the season where you like, bro, why he look like Devin Booker? Like, there's 2 books out there.
He was out there hitting Ron Holland with tween, spin move, getting to the basket. I'm like, this Dylan Brooks is like, the evolution of his offense this season has been amazing. And it's been exactly what Phoenix needed.
Yeah.
Like, they beat the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference on the back of Dylan Brooks.
Another on the opposite side. I mentioned it's very obvious for OKC. I feel like it's very obvious for Detroit. This is a prime example. Every time K beat the first defender, he saw 2 more. and they shot 20% from three, and they lost the game that they shouldn't have. Like
How
the
many-
Suns are well coached, good, but they missing their all-star. They're missing another good to great scorer, and then it's just like we're fully healthy.
I mean, I guess that speaks also to the Suns. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, for sure.
They understand the next man up mentality, and they all come out and they don't make no excuses. They find a way to go out there and win the game.
We just threw all the cliches out.
Next man up mentality, no excuses.
I had to look back at it. K went 2 for 9, and it felt
What
like
you look back at?
the stats.
Oh, okay.
K went 2 for 9, and it felt like an in game again because those are the open shots there. As soon as he gets like closer to the paint, it's a lot of crowd, and it's just super tough shots.
Last one we'll get to before we get into Fan Friday.
I want to get to Fan Friday. You threw out Trey Murphy III for them. Who you want Laurie for the Pistons?
No, I think Laurie's at this point. Danny Ainge made it apparent that he's untouchable.
So who your guy?
It's
for
like
the Pistons?
MPJ or something.
MPJ?
Someone along those lines.
Not mad at it.
MPJ would actually be in a huge ignition.
He would. I don't want to see him leave, but he would.
Yeah, even yesterday in their game, MPJ ended
Incredible.
up with 30.
Yeah, he was
Revenge
lit-
game.
He was
Face
legitimately
guarding.
the only form of offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of been that way the whole year. He makes some crazy shots, man.
Without
Lastly,
dribbling, too.
Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid combined for 77 points in
That
their
was an
win against the
amazing
Kings.
duel.
And I just want to, Joel Embiid does not look like his normal self. And that's okay. Like the way he's moved, I mean, his production is still elite right now. He's averaging 25 points per game. But he does not look like his normal self. I admire the fact that he's so selfless to recognize that this is Tyrese Maxey's team. And a lot of the stuff he's doing is in the flow of the offense. I read something this morning that his average touch time, like how much he has the ball per touch, is down significantly across his seasons. And that just shows that I'm getting the ball, I'm making a quick decision. Either I'm scoring or I'm passing and letting Maxey or VJ do their things. And we've all said it 100 times this season. The Sixers are the #1 league pass team because they always gonna be in a close game.
This
It could be
game
the
went to
Kings, it
overtime.
could be the Pistons, it could be OKC. It don't matter.
Somehow, some way.
They always find a way. Maxey, of course, scores the game winner.
And he came out and said he wants them to make a move at the deadline.
Yeah, he did. He
Who,
said
Maxey
we've
said
always
that?
no Joel
Embiid.
Embiid.
Oh, Joel Embiid
He ready to
did.
win.
He said we've always been a team that kind of avoided the luxury tax over the last few years. So it
did
would
not
be
see
nice
that.
if we went out of the
Hey, if
rest
you
of it.
still
this
got Joel
deadline.
Embiid playing at this level,
That's a video he said it too. There ain't no sound for him to be like,
Yeah,
man, they
that's
wrote
nuts.
that wrong. No, he said that.
Now I'm about to go to the trade machine and figure out what could they do? What tradable pieces do they? I know they got some tradable first, but you're not trading Joel, obviously. Paul George is not going anywhere. Maxey and VJ aren't going anywhere. Maybe Q Grimes, who haven't played as great over the last month or so. We still do have. I feel like Jerry McCain's sophomore season, it's not a reason to trade him away. It kind of really is. Like Q Grimes is $9 million is the only thing that could be
Q
really
Grimes, some picks, and you might have some
and I think
salary.
Q Grimes, because he's on the
Restricted, yeah.
he can
can't
veto
be
a trade if you
yeah.
like. I don't want to go there.
Oh, okay.
So, but if a team try to trade you, I just feel like you just gonna say yeah,
Absolutely. And he wants a bag. He
I
wants
mean,
to play, be unleashed.
I mean, I feel like the more intriguing piece is Jerry McCain.
Sure.
Maybe you try to see what
Really?
you can get with him. I know. I'm just saying, like, both of them. You might have to if you put. Them
I'm not
out there
saying
as
you're
a
wrong.
package,
I'm just.
Yeah.
And what are we looking for?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking. I'm
Yeah.
asking
Maybe like
myself.
They always missing
another
a 4.
wing.
Yeah.
Another like a bigger wing or a 4.
Bring Jeremy
Yeah.
Grant back.
how you get there.
How you
you
get
know,
that 30
What is that,
mils?
27?
All right, he
boy
got
making
9
bag,
million.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we trying to look at $8 to $9 million players. I mean, I got a guy that's making exactly $9 million.
They don't want that.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
It's always somebody with the Bulls, which is
Jalen Smith has been amazing this year.
He's been good, amazing. As a
For a $9 million, go to Stephen O's thing. He's playing like a $20 million player according to the advanced stats.
no,
You
shout
check that out for real?
No, I'm just talking.
Shout
I
out
literally
to,
don't know.
Shout out to Sticks.
Yeah. No, he's been good.
Shout out to my Maryland guy. Been real good.
But
I
I'm
think
just
if you're
thinking about
trading Quentin
fours for-
Grimes, picks, and everything, we want to chill. We want to chill.
Yeah, I don't know, because $8 or $9 million is just so cheap.
It's very cheap.
They say Jalen Smith is a $31 million player.
Actually, I want Q Grimes and VJ for Jalen Smith.
Allegedly a $31 million player.
What a
Hey,
great
you might
trade
want to
that
keep
is.
him then. You got to you got a bargain. Why would you trade a $31 million player when you got to spend $9 million?
Sound like
Yeah.
Reinsdorf. Okay, we had a couple more games like the Bulls losing to the Heat. I guess nobody had
Good
anything
job,
to
Chicago.
say
Let's
about
keep
that.
it up. And Charlotte won.
And
so that
Charlotte
means that
won.
gap between us gets small and small.
Hey, I'm with the Hornets, so they winning.
I'm with the Hornets too.
Now you with the Knicks, buddy.
Yeah.
Slow down.
That's in the playoffs.
Okay, when we come back, we got Fan Friday. Stay tuned. Before we go any further, I want to say thank you to our sponsor over at DraftKings. Fellas, you know all about DraftKings Pick 6, where you can pick more or less of different player stats for the upcoming games. Just put 2 or more different players into your pick set, decide on some stats, go more or less, sit back, relax, and see if you made the right decision. It is rare in this show that we go 4 for 4 from the previous show, and we were very close from getting it done yesterday, man. Rudy Gobert needed 11.5. Darrick, he only ended with 11.
He only ended with 11, man. But that speaks out to the Thunder. I mean, to the Timberwolves for going out there and put BTA.
Yeah, put BTA. Brandon Miller hit a corner 3 late in the game. That's
Yes,
exactly what I
big time
needed.
3.
It's exactly what I needed. All right, so we do have a pick set for today's slate of games. I'll start off. Ace Bailey has been playing some really good basketball as of lately. Have I really watched? If Larry Marketing and Keontae George are both not playing, I'm not tuning into the Jazz. And they both have not played together in quite some time. So I don't know how he's getting his points, but he's been getting points recently, so I went more on 14.5 versus Brooklyn, too. So it's like I'm 19, they whole roster 19, I should be able to get it's basically I'm in college again.
That should be that might be a high-scoring game.
Right. But it depends on who's suiting up for the Jazz.
Yeah.
I kind of hope it's just him. You know, no Keontae or Larry, because, like, he got it.
He been showing some things in
He's
his
been doing some
bag,
stuff.
making reads and everything.
Darrick, Domantas Sabonis, 13.5 points more versus Boston.
Yeah, I felt pretty confident in this. Sabonis has been playing pretty decent as of late, and I'm pretty confident in him hitting the more on this one.
Yeah, that line is pretty low, but it kind of makes sense, all things considered. Mike, LeBron James less on PRA at 36.5 versus the Wizards.
It's getting to that time, man. He ain't hit this mark in I don't know how long. And again, you just got to think about he probably got a job like 20 plus fab and fab for him to kind of hit this. It just hasn't been that this season all the time. I'm feel pretty good with this one.
And also Reed's supposed to be back, right? Or is that next game?
I can double check. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I need him to be back though. Please be back. I wear my jersey tonight.
I thought I saw that he was coming back. Back Friday, yeah. So
You gonna wear the jersey and play that "Make Me Sweat"?
Sleeping in Austin Reeves' jersey.
Yeah.
I'm a freak. Pierre, Gigi Jackson, 11.5 points more versus the Pelicans.
My boy been getting more burn, been able to get some points up. So last few games he's hit the more here. So hopefully he can continue that trend. And it's a little sneaky one, just 11.5, nothing too crazy. We know Gigi Jackson, that's D Mill's boy. Gigi Jackson can fill it up real quick. So hopefully we can get that version of him tonight. One of the guys that Cooper flagged when he broke the record, his name popped up. This rookie scoring
He did
record.
have
yeah.
I think he had like a 41, 42
Like,
piece.
no, I think he had like 45.
Golly. Just lost to history, huh? Unless you see a graphic like that.
It was Cliff Robertson, then Gigi Jackson, and then
Robinson put up that much. Golly.
rest in peace, Cliff.
We do got some games today, like that Raptors Magic game. For me, at least, that's like a
That
hard
could be a
tune in.
potential. That could be a potential banger.
Yeah, I almost went there when at Anthony Black or Desmond Bain, and I was like, you know what? That Raptors defense be so stingy sometimes. Let me just stay far away.
Knicks Blazers is a good one too.
Yeah,
that
Drew
could be
Holiday
good.
going to audition.
Yeah, just stay here. 7.5 point favorite for the Knicks though, so they expecting a blowout. And then Pistons Warriors. Do we?
Pistons on a back-to-back.
Pistons on a back-to-back.
And they just got smoked yesterday, so they may want real revenge, and they may just put foot on throat to the
Who's
Warriors.
playing for the Warriors? You know, every time you watch the Warriors, you don't know.
Well, I can tell you Jimmy Butler's not playing.
I think Steph Curry is listed as playing.
Okay.
Yeah, he is active. The only other guy that's not playing is Kuminga because of his knee, and Seth Curry because of his glute.
So they got the bigs. They got.
Is
posts.
Kuminga like off the market to y'all? Is like the injury just he's staying and going?
Nah, I think he's still tradable. Will he be at this point? No, nobody.
Yeah,
ever
I don't know that team.
Durham might be
They
in
front
for a big
office
game
leaders.
against them bigs.
I did think about Jalen Durham when we were talking about pick 6. Oh, good. When we come back, we do have Fan Friday. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 and get $50 in Pick 6 credits. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, Missouri, so don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick 6.
All right, we bring back y'all favorite segment, Fan Friday, where y'all get to submit y'all questions. If you don't follow us on Twitter, make sure you go over the numbers on the board and get those questions in on every Thursday night. This one is from Philly. He asked, which NBA team's front offices deserve the most credit based on their team's success?
It's a lot of good front offices, obviously. I think historically, I think people have come around to it now that they just made the finals.
Yeah.
But like the Pacers being consistently very good for 20 plus years has to mean something. We always see the stat that on that championship team, I think only 2 of those guys were like top 10 picks by their own. So that's like Ben Mathurin and I think Jarris Walker was the other one. And those guys don't even really play. So just making timely trades, the Halliburton trade, obviously drafting Miles Turner did a lot. The Pascal Siakam trade was basically them
Nembhard was
giving
a
up
hit,
multiple
draft
picks. Nembhard was a pick. Neesmith trade for
Pennies on a
Malcolm
dollar.
Brogdon and some stuff. So like they always seem to make the right decision at the right time. So I think they're like probably top 5 off the top of my
Did
mind.
you even say the Sabonis for Halliburton?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think the Knicks should get some love, how they reinvented this team. The Knicks, not that long ago, were like a laughing stock. They made a lot of really good moves. The Jalen Brunson signing was one that a lot of people had questions on and doubted. That turned into something. The Julius Randle signing, where he was able to become the most improved player, led them to be able to make a move for Karl Anthony Towns. Bringing in the Villanova band, I think to me it was kind of like, what does that have to do with anything? But then it actually turned into something. But a recent one that I'm going to give some early love to, because I can kind of see the vision, Michael Winger and Will Dawkins and Washington.
Yep.
I like what Washington is doing. I think because they have not been like this good team for a few years, it's just the Bradley Beal, John Wall thing, it's easy to kind of dismiss them. And they're not necessarily winning the games now. But if you look closely, you can see where it's about to head in the next couple of years. And I really think that Trae Young trade was a really good trade that, I don't know. People have so many things to say about Trae Young that it kind of just got to the wayside.
Yeah.
But for them to get Trae Young at that price, I still am impressed with. I will say, I think a lot of the future is dependent on this offseason. I think this is the last chance that they'll be able to have a shot at like a number 1, number 2 pick. And if they are able to get that, this team is going to look really good in a few years.
And they say the right things, and I think they mean it too. Like one of the 2 guys, I always get them mixed up, said they will not settle for mediocrity. And we've heard front offices say that before, but I truly believe that. You can look at that roster and be like, they're not settling for mediocrity. They have a plan to lose to get the pieces that are going to help them eventually win.
Right.
And I think what helps you determine a good front office from a not good front office is how you move around the edges. And I feel like the Wizards and the Hornets have done a really good job over the last 2 seasons moving around the edges, trading a guy for a second-round pick here, getting in a player, and then trading that player later for another second. Like those type of things really eventually matter for the time when you want to buy it. And I think that might be coming up sooner rather than later for the Wizards.
I feel a little bit iffy on this one, but I feel like they have made an underrated moves, especially as of late. But the Phoenix Suns, and the Bradley Beal is the biggest one that you could really just kind of like that's just not the right move. But I think kind of building a team with, Chris Paul, Devin Booker that got him to the finals. Obviously, you came up short. You went to go get out Kevin Durant, and it didn't work out, but you're making the right moves. And for them to have the turnaround now that they have, where they kind of circle the edges and now they still look like a really competent team, I mean, I projected this team to kind of be play-in to maybe out of the play-in this year, and they're really good.
I think you crossing paths with different ownership groups and different management groups. This current management group didn't build that Suns team. I think that part of this management group didn't even do the Kevin Durant trade, because if I'm not mistaken, Matt Ishbia brought in his homies and was like, you run the team now.
Immediately got
And that
him
was
too.
last season, and that's how you got the Dylan Brooks trade and the Kevin Durant eventual breakup.
But yeah, good GM in the league is very underrated.
Yep.
This one is from Bernie. He said, if every team lost their best player, who would be the best team in the league?
Man, that's a good conversation. If every team lost their best player. So if the Pistons lost Cade, I think they might be a decent team. I mean, they're kind of showcasing that whenever Cade sits out.
Celtics
But
lost
that's
their
a
best
huge
player,
drop off.
and
the
they're
Celtics-
a top 2 team.
They
Celtics,
literally did.
that's the answer.
They literally did lose their best player. It's like, oh yeah, we're still here.
Nuggets have not really fell off the face of the earth. They would obviously wouldn't be the same team, but
Right.
they haven't like
Yeah.
stalled out completely. They still look good on certain nights, but the Celtics are, I think. And what about the Sixers? Because
Joel, yeah.
It would be Tyrese.
yeah,
If they lose Tyrese,
no, they lost. We're seeing him be the best player because they lost Joel Embiid.
he's played 16 of his last
Hit
20
me
games,
out.
which is a crazy
Hit
stat.
me out. take out Luka, you still got Austin Reeves and Braun.
Well, y'all barely doing anything with Luka.
You got Austin
Y'all
Reeves.
still not going to defend nothing.
You got Austin Reeves and
Well,
Braun.
maybe they do get slightly better defensively if they don't have Luka out there.
That is true.
I mean, maybe it is the Suns. Devin Booker been out, and they've been able to win some games.
I'm gonna give it to the C's.
Yeah, I think it's a C.
It's probably the Celtics. What if he's saying based on this season, though? So now they lose Jaylen Brown. Do you still feel that same way?
They gotta lose both of their best players.
I don't know.
I mean,
He ain't make that. He ain't specify. So
this is from Matthew-ish. He said, "How do you guys deal with burnout, considering that watching ball is your job?"
You just power through. I don't know. That's the question I get asked all the time. Not just about watching ball, but just like me having 1,000 YouTube channels. So you just gotta play through the hits and misses. In my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I think our job is just so simple. It's watch basketball, talk basketball. And though it is watching basketball a lot of time from like 6 p.m. to midnight, it still is just watching basketball. And even, I don't know, maybe I'm not the right person to ask for this because I think this episode that you are watching right now was the first time we all looked at each other and said like, shit. You know, we did 60 episodes this year so far. How do we get through it? And then we did. I think we still put together great episodes. So
I think
how do you answer?
We've all said it before. Like, it's cool to start the season off, but just having 8 games up at the same time and trying to lock in, it's just not really a move anymore. Again, I try to pick 1 to 2. I try to pick 1 to 2 games to really lock in, and then I'm a funnel into the other games as they're kind of going. And then I think last night was a perfect example. I'd be a lie to say sometimes when I'm watching basketball, I don't doze off. But I'm being dead ass. There's times where the games are just not all that. But last night was
Are
one
you
of
watching
like,
them in bed?
no, I be on the couch.
Oh, that's
You should not have said that, brother. Because
Why?
now the community is going to be like, yeah, anytime you have a bad take, yeah, Mike must have been dozing off yesterday.
Everything I say is a bad take to them, so I don't really be caring about that. But like games last night, I was hyped. I was excited watching these games. And again, this is a game that's in the end of January. But again, it's games like that I think get me super excited to just.
That's why I can't watch
amazing
games on the
basketball.
couch. I have to go to my desk and sit at my PC. Like if I watch games, I just know I might be prone to falling asleep.
You never like doze off in your gaming chair?
No.
No, I
you need
can't
to
doze
upgrade.
off. I ain't doze off in no
For real?
game.
Oh,
No.
y'all need some Herman Millers, man.
For real?
Herman Miller, boy.
I don't
sometimes
doze
I'll
off
be
in my gaming chair.
I don't know. I'm just too. I don't
Don't you
know.
know you
sitting up.
tired?
I'm sitting up.
Don't you know you
Wait,
go
what's
outside
dozing
on the
off
way
to
down?
you? Where you wake up like, oh, I was asleep? Because
I
I've definitely been in my gaming chair and I'm like, oh, whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
more of that than like,
Oh,
it's been 10 minutes.
Oh, no,
they
no.
dozing off mean that they woke up and it was 27 minutes later.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I thought that was just
That's
sleeping.
something I would
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
do if I was on the couch. But sitting at my chair, hell no. I'm always like awake.
I'm with you. I kind of just do the whole like nod and then I wake up like, oh, damn, I almost went to sleep. But as far as burnout, I think people put too much into that. You get burnt out, oh well. Like that's life. It's nothing you gonna do in life that don't burn you out. Just take a day to yourself. Take an hour. Go do something. Go
Yeah,
outside.
go out with your girl.
Go on a
That's
date.
a weird assumption.
Go do a backflip. Go outside.
backflip, oh my God.
Run to the mall. Go to Target. Go cook.
Y'all are giving us a crazy. Run to the mall.
Yeah, go to the mall. You got to burn out.
Oh,
go do
in my
something.
mind, I'm literally thinking run to the mall.
Oh no, I'm just saying like
Get your shoes on.
I don't be
Get to
thinking
running.
it's that complicated. You're gonna get burnt out on something you do.
Our job is also simply like, you don't have to watch the games live. You literally don't have to. You got every resource in the world to not have to legit tune in
2026, baby.
for 48 minutes of a game.
I also don't mind not knowing everything. I don't have to watch 82 games of 30 teams. So if there's a night where I really feel burnt out and I don't want to watch the shit, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to watch it. And if we talk about the game in a review, I'll probably be the one that don't speak a lot if it's something about the actual topic in the game, and I'll just listen to what they saying and go on about there. But
We also, do have each other too.
yeah.
So there might be a game like, oh yeah, Mike tuned into that one, but I wasn't watching that Laker game. And then now we can just ask Mike what happened in that game, or how you feel about it. So just lean on each other, man. Lean on each
We
other.
got 4 sets of ass.
Take a stop break.
Yeah, let's go to the break. We'll come back with Fan Friday.
All right, so we back. This one is from TJ Smith, and he said, if you guys were given a vote to select the MVP at the end of the season, what would be your key factors in order for a player to receive your vote?
Loaded question, because I feel like there's so many different factors to think about. You got to think about individual success, team success, impact on winning. Are those the main one? Like,
Yeah, because
It
I would
is.
try to figure out what makes you the most valuable, and I think you got to take with all of those things and some more into consideration. So I think that's the simple stuff. I don't think none of us got a curveball where it's like, your plus minus for the 17 game stretch
EPM,
has to be your VORP can't be below.
they made it easy for us this season with all the injuries.
That's true.
It's just like MVP's voting. It's not. There's really no conversation anymore. It's
Yeah.
just it's shades. Unless Wemby. Don't
Unless
listen to the
Jaylen
game.
Brown.
Yeah, I mean Jaylen Brown is giving a great kind of argument.
That's just because we're bored.
No, I think it's all the things that go. Nobody.
Oh, we got to talk about that narrative then. Narrative has to play some type of part. It always has.
Because it's not always just best player on best team.
But to me, I get what you're saying. But to me, he's less of a narrative. But it's actually like like a.
He playing so
factual
well.
thing.
The best players like, actually, I don't want to come back.
Yeah, like that's kind of. I feel like sometimes narratives be kind of made, but that's a real thing that makes you valuable.
Yeah.
You live. Nobody up here had them second in the East, and they ain't that far away. They're getting closer to the Pistons, so don't let them get number one. But yeah, Shea kind of leading that easily.
All right, this one's from Arian. If you can combine 2 role players on your team,
Shout out my guy.
who would you choose?
If I could combine 2 role players on my team,
I would love to hear this answer for the team.
everybody on my team is a role player.
What power would you give Patrick Williams?
I would not even select. He doesn't provide anything.
Yeah, what the hell?
But you would combine his size, his strength
I can
with something.
somebody else on the roster.
what the
his
hell?
strength.
Yo, you are a professional NBA podcast.
But listen,
He literally doesn't do anything.
If you give Patrick Williams Kobe White's offense,
But why not
imagine-
just
Listen.
give his offense to somebody else?
Yeah, you're making the
provides something.
combination limited because you're taking somebody who has to gain everything. Why not take Modest and Kobe White? Why not take Josh Giddey and Kobe White? You're taking somebody that you're not even including him. He just gained. Right? It's like taking like you the moneymaker and you with somebody that does nothing. Why not you and somebody, like your real life situation, come together? That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying too. Because I damn sure ain't going to the
I'm
Knicks.
gonna go Dalen Terry and what?
I'm damn sure not going to the Knicks.
I was
and
trying to
take
make
it.
Patrick Williams worth the $90 million.
He
man.
never will be, Derek. Combine you with
Behind
Michael
that
Jordan.
logic, I give you credit for trying. You trying to save AK in the front office.
There is no role player that provides him for being a $90 million guy. You have to combine him with a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What role player makes him a $90 million guy?
None.
No, it just doesn't
Role,
exist.
especially with role play on the Bulls.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
I
For
probably
me,
do.
Yeah,
No.
go ahead. Because y'all got a lot of guys that are one-sided, so you could combine
'Cause
something.
Vanderbilt's defense, I feel like it's something you want to take.
yes.
Yeah.
And then we don't have that many great offensive role players.
So you put him
I
with
guess
Rui?
Yeah, Rui would be our best shooter,
That's
best
still really good,
shot
that's
creator.
a good size of a player.
The idea of don't connect.
Yeah, it just hasn't been that, so I was a little scared to say him.
Don't Connect went and requested that trade, baby.
What they say?
Was that, I heard that was refuted. That's just not true.
Oh, okay.
I would add like Io. No, I'm gonna add. Nah, I don't like this question.
No?
I'm looking at the Bulls roster. Like who even is worth combining? Io provides good hustle, good defense, great 3-point shooting at this level. But who would you? You're a Bulls fan. Who would you combine Io with to make a good NBA
He don't
player?
want. He want to use Patrick Williams.
I did want to use Patrick Williams, but
It's so nuts to me.
how about because Giddey don't work because he is the guy.
Why you thinking?
I don't know.
For the Knicks, give me Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson.
Oh man, if Mitchell
that sounds like a
Robinson
my
can shoot
team card right there.
Offensive rebound and perimeter defense, anchoring the defense.
dribbling
McBride
like
can
Kendrick
play.
Perkins.
Dribbling like
As long as he
Kendrick
can shoot, he
Perkins is
good.
crazy.
As long as he
Deuce
can
McBride
shoot,
can shoot.
that
Yeah.
really is it. There is no good one for
They
the
really
Bulls,
getting cat out of there if those two come back.
This was from Patrick.
Patrick, that's Patrick Williams. Finish.
This one is, his name is Patrick Brantley. I didn't want to put the Williams on his name. Who would be the most likely to win out of the 4 of y'all if we went into Fear Factor?
Derrick.
Fear
Derrick.
Factor is now a thing, ain't it? They rebranched or
Yeah.
remodeled it.
Which we grew up on. I loved it. But I think Derrick easily.
I don't think so.
Why?
I'm not eating insects.
You not?
The only thing you got to do is put Mike near Spider. He's out.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about the eating stuff. I'm worried about like the stunt stuff, the hanging from the suspended car, trying to do
But
that.
you know what's crazy? I would rather do that than to eat something.
I'd
Same.
rather just eat
100%.
something.
That's why I feel like I couldn't win because I'm gonna do the stunts, but you know they're gonna make you eat something.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna make
And
you
you,
eat.
and you know the stunts, they're not about to put you in real danger.
Right,
danger.
you're gonna fall in a mat.
But I'm still a lot of stuff. They be like heights, and I'm scared of heights.
Oh, I didn't know that about
But you land in the water though. It's always like, yeah, walk across this bridge, but if you fall, you
At
suspend
least
it.
I'm eating that thing on the ground though. Whatever it is, I'm eating it on the ground.
They be eating like pig intestines and
Yeah. I've seen
scorpions.
I remember when I was
Just
a
plug your
kid,
nose.
they put a dude in a
okay.
casket and they like filled it up with like 1,000 rats. It's like, I'm not doing that.
I might do that one. Like I would do that one.
You would do that
I
one?
would think
They
I would
was
do that
nipping
one.
all at everybody. and
Oh yeah, I
everything.
forgot about that part.
You get up and they all
they do
marked
bite
up.
and stuff. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
The animal things I mostly won't be afraid of. Spiders.
I know he won't be afraid
tarantulas,
of that.
Snakes. I'll be okay.
I know the stunt stuff he's not gonna be afraid of.
I think the winner is just the order that they put them in. You know what I mean? If they
Yeah.
put the food thing last, I feel like I got a chance.
Same. Because depending on what it is, I'll eat. Now, pig intestine, I'm not doing that.
Sometimes it'd be like brain, cow
I do.
brain. I'm just out on the idea of eating cow brain.
But every once in a while, it's like eat 5 crickets. And it's like, I can
eat
do
5
that.
crickets.
You know what I mean? At the last round,
Yeah.
all the game on the line, I could do that. But in the first round, I'm probably going to be like, no, y'all got it,
Miss me
man.
with that.
Y'all got it.
Can y'all swim? What if it's a swimming activity?
I can
We all should
swim.
be able to swim.
I can survive. If it's like swimming a certain amount of time, then I'm probably out. If it's just swim to live, then I'm good.
That's the other thing. Some of this we competing against each
Yeah,
other.
right. Who can unstrap themselves in the car that's above the ocean
Yeah.
first?
Yeah.
That's the tough one.
Yeah.
This one's from B. Young. He said, if you could go back 10
Bryce.
years into 2016 with all the knowledge that you have right now and be a GM of any team,
Oh, we've taken it
what
to
would you
basketball.
do?
I'm gonna be the GM of the Chicago Bulls. Why would I pick any other team but my favorite team? I know all of the history of the last 10 years.
And what would you do differently?
Everything. You would never miss a draft pick. You know what I mean? You just know. Actually, I don't even need the first pick because I know the 16th pick in this draft is Alperen Sengun.
But you know what's crazy about that? Every draft player is not the same. Every player drafted is not the same.
Yeah, you got to develop.
So
them
in
differently.
that alternate universe, you take Sengun at 4 because you know what you know, but
he
you
sucks,
realize he worked out because he went to Houston.
Yeah.
But I think the floor of it will be so high though, because it's like at worst he might not be the all-star, all-NBA,
sure.
but like he's way better than the top 10 picks.
You know how crazy that would be?
2016.
You like, who's somebody that didn't pan out in the draft? Like James Wiseman. You're like, oh yeah, we're gonna stay away from James Wiseman. But then in your alternate universe, James Wiseman is that guy.
Yeah.
And now you an idiot in your own universe.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta somehow get to the can't miss guys. You know, like some people, I just feel like no matter what team they got drafted
For
to,
sure.
they
Absolutely.
would be
Absolutely.
them. But 2016-17 season, the Bulls were 41-41. Typical.
Man, that is crazy. My gosh, that is crazy.
That is so crazy. man.
Yes, that's nuts. Yeah, I'm just doing everything different. You know what I'm gonna do, Darrick? I'm gonna be crazy with it. I'm gonna promise my fans certain stuff. I'm just gonna promise them. Yeah,
You're gonna
man.
put some life into the city.
Right now we got 20. Oh, this is Rondo, Jimmy Butler, Wade year.
Oh, first
So I'm-
round against the Celtics.
I'm not trading Jimmy. That's the first thing. I'm not trading Jimmy. This year we would have had what pick in the draft?
How you know you're not trading him? How you know Rachel Nichols might not be doing an interview soon?
Because you're not picking Fred.
I'm not doing it just because I want to do it. How about that? If Jimmy asks for a trade, then sure. Because that's also the alternate part, right? He might just want out. But we got like Justin Patton in that draft, right? So with the 16th pick in this year's draft, if I'm Kenny Beecham, the guy I know, Jared Allen is on the board right there. OJ Anunoby is on the board.
Oh, my God.
Derek White is on the board. I'm drafting one of those dudes, and we're gonna be good. And we had a max spot with Jimmy Butler. Plus those rookies, man, we'll be all right.
Teams could be so much different that they just drafted well.
Yeah, no, just that alone.
that alone.
Which is very hard to do.
You gonna pick the Lakers in this hypothetical?
Yeah, I'm picking the Lakers.
Do you think you still build the 2020 championship team? Because
Nah.
you got 3 years leading up to that.
He would have kept Lonzo. Though. He was attacked.
I would have built that team, and I would have tried to keep that team together versus the Russell stuff. I think that was like 2 years after.
But no,
the
you have
championship.
to build up to 2020. We're starting off in 2016. You got 4 years to make decisions before.
Oh,
the
so do I
championship.
keep making all those draft picks? Yeah, I probably do.
Okay. When we come back, we got more numbers on the board. Before we go any further, we got a note from Christian, a producer on the team. Then we got another surprise package. Christian, what do we have today? Come on, come on, come on. I can't act. I see the boxes, so I can't act like it's super surprising. But again, another care
Big
package.
shout out to Puma.
from my team over at Puma. What we got?
The boxes be so sexy.
They always got the hookups.
Was this the
Great.
smoke?
Smoke. Yeah, this is the smoke. This is the smoke colorway.
I might wear these out
man.
the door.
Boy, if
Oh,
that ain't
these
glazing,
clean.
I might wear these
I
out
might
the
wear
door.
these out the door.
These clean.
They are clean.
What's
I
this?
like
Three?
this.
It's the
It's
third
the third
pair.
colorway. We got the blue, the pink, and now the gray.
Come on, man.
Now, Tyrese, I appreciate you, but you know me and KB, we asked you for that gear. This becomes easier to wear with that gear.
Yeah, the gear. I saw him in the gear a couple days ago against the Bulls. He had
Oh,
the
really?
gray Halliburton
Oh, yeah.
hoodie. I'm
Okay.
like, that's exactly what we need for these. I actually texted him yesterday when I was getting my hair cut, and I did the olive branch thing. I'm like, hey, man, I'm about to redo my basement. Can you send me a signed jersey? He said, bro, I'm surprised you ain't asked earlier. I'm like, honestly, I don't be wanting to bother people. That's what I responded to him.
Big shout out to Puma, man.
Shout out to Puma.
Always
Shout out to
coming in the
Hallie.
clutch.
Shout out to our boy Jonathan for also hooking
Yeah,
it up.
shout out
Thank
to
you, Jonathan.
I love that new shoe smell, too.
Yeah, that's the best thing about a sneaker.
Man, my goodness.
Let me get a whiff.
They can't. It can't be bad for you, right?
It probably can be, but
It's addictive.
Right off the press.
that means it's really bad. Continue that conversation.
Yeah. 'Cause
About
I think it's so interesting because I just thought about while we were in our break. What if we all went back to 2016?
yep.
So you know the future, but we also know the future on our teams.
Yeah.
So how do you become the best of the GMs?
That's a good task.
Right? So I would take OG Anunoby, but maybe Darrick with his. What team would you pick? Trailblazers? Because I got the Bulls. I'm sorry.
Sure. I'll take the trip.
You got Dame though. You got your boy
Yeah, I
Dame.
got Dame.
You can finally get Dame a championship maybe. So
I'm probably in the worst position, huh? 2016 Knicks.
2016 Knicks
Oh, yeah.
and versus 2016 Lakers. This is
Yeah.
like
You in a Frank
this is right
Ntilikina
after
days,
Kobe, right?
Yeah, this is. We drafted Brandon Ingram and Zubac 2016.
Oh, what a good draft! You just want to trade it for Mike Muscala. I
wouldn't
guess.
trade him.
So
So
maybe
we-
that helped y'all win a championship in 40. I don't know.
Because we would have had to pay him some money.
We went 31 and 51 in 2016. We got Melo still.
Yep.
We got Porzingis. We got D Rose. We got Noah, Courtney Lee. So no, we don't even have Frank Ntilikina yet.
So
Is
yeah,
this
you
the
can
year
prevent
Derrick?
that.
Is this the year Derrick Rose averaging 18, 4 and 4
Yep.
as a third option?
This is
in the
that
basketball?
super team. Yeah, it's that super team.
Yep. The next year, who is our rookie? Who did we draft? Our rookie is Isaiah Hicks, Luke Cornett, and then Frank Ntilikina.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
the
Frank
Ntilikina.
Ntilikina is on the roster. Okay.
No. He's the result of that
Oh,
2016
okay.
year.
Yeah.
So my first duty would be the 2017 draft.
and just not drafting him and picking
And I would
somebody
probably, instead of going Frank Ntilikina, I would probably go Donovan Mitchell.
else. Ooh.
Nice little pickup. And
Wait,
he-
wait.
And he at home.
Any of our teams picked before you?
No.
Oh, so you got free pickings. You
Yep.
got free pickings. Yep. The Lakers don't pick until
You talking about 2017?
yeah.
Yep.
2017.
We had the
Seventeen
second pick.
draft.
We picked up Lonzo.
Oh, you picked Lonzo. So,
Oh,
you,
we
so you're
staying
not
with
taking. Wait, are you still
Wait,
taking
wait.
Zoe
He's
because that
taking
helps you
Tatum.
get AD?
He's taking Tatum.
I'm taking Tatum.
So you just saying forget the 2020 championship.
Yeah.
I'm taking Tatum. I'm sorry. I'm taking
I'm
Tatum.
not saying you wrong, but I think the domino effect might prevent you from getting
The
LeBron.
championship.
LeBron
Yeah.
just might be like, no, they got too much going on. I don't want to go there. I don't want to. So
But also, there's a world where, oh well, yeah, you said they got too much going on. He might, yeah, I could see that.
Didn't LeBron
But I
come
think
the next year?
Yeah.
because they already had Bi.
Because we had the first year, and that's when they had the Kuzma versus
So
Tatum.
you might be getting
the
him
Kuzma versus
regardless.
Tatum
I think
conversation.
LeBron just genuinely just wanted to be in LA.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So like he would have been there.
So do you
regardless.
just trade Tatum a part of the AD trade
He
then?
has to. Because it was Lonzo was a part of that.
Yeah,
There's no
he
way
would have
around
to.
it.
See,
He
that's a
literally
bad
would
team to
have
pick because they have a championship since 2016.
So now we so knowing this, we set up the Pelicans by drafting Zoe and then also putting them in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And,
set up
and-
time.
but,
We-
but
I think
Tatum
it all
still
comes-
goes to Boston and has a team that could get in the way of what you're trying to do as well. So you could just send him to New Orleans, and now Boston is one less team you got to worry
I think
about.
you do exactly what they did until after the 2020 championship.
And then you start making
And
changes.
then you don't trade for Russell Westbrook.
'Cause you
don't
got
do
a
that.
championship.
Even
But
some
then
like
again, we're in this universe. So maybe he don't got 2020 because we built our teams and we stole 2020.
Yeah, maybe I go and get Anthony Davis.
Yeah. So maybe you should draft Tatum because he would be the best player available.
right. No. Yeah.
You know what I'm hearing?
I can help make.
I think we do this in 2K.
Yeah.
Because you could go different eras.
Yeah.
And we could load in and just try and see exactly what happens. That would be
I'm
nice.
1,000%
What's your
taking
first
Donovan
move? I'm
Mitchell.
sorry. We ain't
the
even
Blazers
talked-
take OG Anunoby instead of Justin Jackson.
Well, I drafted OG at 16.
No, you didn't. He's right in front of you.
You're right in front of me.
Right in front of me. Right in front of you. You go 15, 16.
This is something we're going to do in 2K. This is another great episode of Numbers on the Board from Mike, from P, from D. Millie. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.